measure. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube. This is Crystal Michelle. If you're new here, I make content based on fitness, nutrition, and health. And today I wanted to provide a video that gave you options for preparation. And so I know many of us are going back to the office, or if we are already in the office, just looking for a way to kind of stay on top of things and be proactive about our meals and stay on top of our fitness goals. So I wanted to show you how I've done that over the years. I have never been a big person to meal prep, like specifically for, the week, but I have always had at least a protein option, some carb options, so that I can throw together a meal whenever necessary, and especially for the days that I'm out for the full day. For example, today I am heading to work in a bit. I'm gonna have some breakfast at home, but lunch, dinner, and snacks will be out. So I wanted to show you that. I am prepping just some basic chicken, carrots, Brussels sprouts, and then some carb options to go along with it. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna prep. It's really just based on my mood, I guess you can say. I tend to pack pretty big salad with me, a wrap. Those are some of my go-tos just because it's quick and easy. Don't really have to rush to get it ready. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy. At the end, I will be sharing some like the tools that I use, some of the resources. So hopefully that you can go and grab yourself some. All right, enjoy. Thanks. All right, so we're in the kitchen. I will disclaim this, I am a chef by no means. And so what I am gonna be prepping is just some grilled chicken. I usually buy like the chicken tenderloin, chicken breast whenever they're decent price. Them up, throw them in the freezer, just have some stuff there ready prepared. So when I take it out, defrost it, just re-rinse it, clean with some lemon and season it and grill it up. The pack of chicken defrosted here. Some of the accompaniments, usually from Trader Joe's. These are some of my favorite carrots. So les petites. Listen, I am French, okay? Carrots, I like the multicolored carrots. These are super easy. I usually just prep the whole bag, rinse them off, season them up, and then I put them in the air fryer to roast. And yeah, they're so good. I love them. My favorite ones are the purple ones. I don't know if they taste better, but they do taste better. They taste better, right? Another favorite, I have some Trader Joe's organic Brussels sprouts. I do have the pack open because it means a little bit earlier in the week. So yeah, I'll rinse these off, cut them up, season them up, throw them in the air fryer to roast as well. Then I like to keep the little teeny tiny avocados on hand from Trader Joe's. These are my fave because I'll usually just take one either with me or split it amongst the meals throughout the day. They're always good. So listen, just go to Trader Joe's. My other meal will be a salad with like tomatoes, cucumbers, and a wrap. So I'll show you that as well. Matter of fact, let me just grab the wraps. Show them. The Joseph's pita breads. They are what I use for most of my wraps. I usually cut them in half and stuff them up. And I'll show you how I do that in a bit. But calories only 60 calories per serving, which is one whole wrap. 1.5 grams of fat. Total carbs 9. Protein is 6. And 2 grams of fiber. These are really good. I like the way they get toasted up. But if you don't have a toaster available, it's pretty good to have just like, I guess if you're into like chicken Caesar wraps or whatever, something cold. And so yeah, I enjoy these. I get them at Walmart, but if you don't have a Walmart available to you, I think you can get them at Stop and Shop. And I don't know, look on their website. You can probably order, I don't know, Amazon, whatever they do. So I love these. I'll usually just have, damn. I usually have some chicken. I do think if you I like the lower carb option because I like to have like a bag of chips or something with it. I'm a big ass kid. I'm a big kid. So yeah, so these are the wraps that I use. This is how you know you're Puerto Rican. You have your stuff in a bag so it doesn't smell the fridge. And it's in a ragu mason jar. But this is my mom's garlic. She throws it down. So she always preps up the whole family with some garlic. So this is my mom's garlic. I'm gonna put like 2 tablespoons to season up the whole. I don't even know. There's probably like a pound and a half to 2 pounds of chicken. And then I am also gonna throw on some chili lime, Trader Joe's again. Sometimes I'll do like a barbecue seasoning. It really just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But the chili lime is pretty versatile, so I'll have that. So let's get started. We got the chicken going, and then I'm gonna just prep up these veggies. Again, I'm just gonna rinse them off, season them up, slice them down, and throw them in the air fryer. I throw them in the air fryer to roast. I usually leave them for about 15 minutes. The Brussels sprouts will probably be quicker. They usually take like less than 10 minutes to do. So I'm gonna get that started up right now. The easy way to kind of stay on track in terms of snacks and stuff, I don't do anything crazy. I'm not a big like protein bar person or like quick bars and stuff. I prefer to have like fruits and veggies as my snack. So some of my go-tos are like cherry tomatoes, some blueberries. I know I get crap for just eating blueberries like this, but I love them. So I can just rinse them off, have a little bowl of blueberries. Some other options, usually like some red peppers sliced up with some hummus is a really good option. I also like to do strawberries, or I'll keep watermelon on hand. Depends on the season. They're quick. If you do have a desk job, it's something you can snack on while you're working, and it's not like mindless eating. It is something that is really good. These options, there are fruit stands. I live in the Bronx, so we have like a bunch of fruit stands, and their produce is very affordable. So these are usually like $1 to $2. This is about $3 to $5 depending on how available it is. So yeah, I'll keep these on hand. I can go through a whole pint of cherry tomatoes, but I don't, you know, I don't mind it. Like it's cherry tomatoes, so I'll throw some salt on here, and it's really good. It makes things very simple for you, and I do recommend having options that aren't going to be mindless. So you don't want to just grab like a quick vending machine snack or like bag of chips that isn't something that's going to fit your needs and your nutritional needs for the day. These are good, these are healthy, and they are going to fill you up. So I do recommend having something like this on hand. All right, we're prepped up for the day. So we have the salad there that I showed you, chicken wrap with avocado, lettuce, and kale. I have a pack of popcorn chips. These are the sea salt. They're about 100, I don't know if it'll go on focus, but 110 calories for the bag. Not bad for a quick little crunchy snack. Another snack that I have with me, I will have some yogurt with blueberries. I like plain yogurt, don't come for me. And some blueberries to throw in. I don't know if I'll necessarily have that, but I do have it on hand just in case I need something additional. I have this meal here. So it's just some chicken, grilled chicken with sweet potato, roasted Brussels and carrots, and then an avocado on the side, or half avocado on the side, so I can get through that whole avocado. And then that was portions of the meal that I created from what we prepped earlier. And then over here, I have some of the rest of the meal prep. Now, what I'll do is I'll likely have some chicken again, like tomorrow with a wrap, the same sort of salad and lunch. and the veggies will be for later in the day. I'll have it either with sweet potato again, or I'll make some rice, depending on my mood, because I will be home and have access to making that meal readily available tomorrow. That was cool. I had fun recording that. So now I have all my meals ready. My lunch bag is packed. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that I use to keep me prepared. Having them on hand helps me to kind of pack everything up. So I use the Pyrex food storage. I get the big pack at Costco. I mean, they last 2 years. I use the glass ones preferably. You know, I have a bunch of them, different sizes. It's good for having the snacks. I also use, I don't know if you recall the little stasher bag. They're obviously the off-brand of the stasher bag. Let me grab it. This is Kitchen Details reusable storage bags. I like these because I don't want to keep going through I'm trying to save the earth. Listen, a little bit at a time. So I try not to use too many like disposable plastic bags. So I use these for a lot of like fruits, vegetables, the wraps that I use. So I'll just rinse it off and then reuse them. You can refrigerate them. They're easy to clean, as it says. And I did want to talk a little bit about the reason why I find this an important part of your fitness journey, your health journey. Regardless of what your goal is, I really think that having a solid routine in terms of staying prepared can help you stay successful on your journey. So if you don't really have anything prepared, you're in a rush, you know, you have a certain schedule, not having something in place is going to, first of all, it's going to be super expensive elsewhere, because buying food in the street is no joke. You know, $15 to $20, whatever. And if you're out for the full day, how many meals does that add up to? That's my first thing. That's kind of like my first motivation, is just kind of staying budget friendly. Secondly, staying on track. You know what goes into your food. You have more control over that. And not that you necessarily need that, because there are healthy options available, but I do think it helps to make sure that, especially if you're tracking, if you have a specific goal to get to, that you will get there. I've been doing this for a while. I don't always prep, but for the most part, I always have stuff available. So, you know, people tend to kind of, I guess, look down on cold cuts or whatever, but that's protein that you can kind of throw in a wrap, throw in a sandwich, and have it on the go. So I don't think those are bad. I would say watch the sodium intake, but if you are an active person, you need that. So no sodium shame here. I will pop up the nutrition for every meal that I have here prepped, and then kind of do like a cumulative for the macros and calories for the day. I don't know what I am packing. I'm just kind of going off what I want for the day. I don't have a specific macro count right now. I'm really just getting the feel again for tracking, so that way I can kind of take a good measure of where I am and make sure that I'm at least at maintenance. I'm not trying to lose any weight. I'm not trying to, I want to make sure I'm at least having adequate amount of calories. I have been a lot more active and intense in the gym, so I want to make sure I'm eating enough to fuel that and keep getting stronger. And so yeah, I did track one day, and I was definitely under. I won't specifically say what I ate. I was under my maintenance, and so that's not something that I want. I want to make sure that I am eating enough. And I will also say that what my calories are is definitely going to be different for everyone. I know that's a popular disclaimer, but I do think it is important to reiterate. So just because I eat this much, or I eat this little, or whatever the case may be, it is very relative to my lifestyle. I have an active job and a very sedentary job, so there's two, and so I tend to, and then I'm active in my personal life, so whether that is I try to get a certain amount of steps in, I'm active in the gym, so my lifestyle is a little bit different from what yours may be. And so I do think this is a good measure of how you can stay on track, but really scale it to your needs. Don't necessarily kind of say, oh well, she eats this much, or she doesn't eat this, so I'm not gonna eat that. That's entirely up to you, what you think is going to be most suitable for you, your needs, your lifestyle, your goals, your schedule. That's also an important piece. I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting, and I do apologize for any delays in videos. My schedule is hectic, but I do try to, you know, put this as a part of my schedule. So this is a part of the work that I'm doing. It is my personal work, my personal passion. I am going to show you breakfast. I'm having, this is my go-to, yes, Trader Joe's sourdough. Trader Joe's cut me my check. I have the San Francisco sourdough. I usually have 2 slices. Sometimes I'll have a whole egg with it, or I'll do like the egg substitute scramble. I was doing like mushroom spinach, but I just kind of cut it out. I'll do a sandwich. I also eat the sun gold kiwis. Those are A1. So I'll have that as my breakfast. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you macros. This is breakfast. I have some strawberries, some sun gold kiwi, 2 slices of Trader Joe's bread, the sourdough. I have some egg substitute with a whole egg and Laughing Cow Swiss cheese. I don't know the exact macros, but I will pop them up. I'm gonna have this. I'm starving. Meal prep got me a little bit hungry, and then head off to my day. So yeah, this has been my breakfast the past few weeks. I had switched it up. I used to do like a veggie scramble with some fruit on the side and toast on the side, but the sandwich is a lot more convenient, a little bit easier to do, easier to get down, especially because I have been training a little bit later in the day, so I like to have the egg sandwich. Today's an off day, so I'm resting today with work, but on training days I typically don't do the whole egg. I'll have a little bit more of the egg substitute because I like to have my fats a little bit later in the day, not really surrounding training, just so it's easier to get down. This is really difficult to do, so if you are a content creator, I commend you. I plan to do a lot more of these videos. I will have like a follow along vlog style full day of eating. I know I've spoken about it, but I really haven't had the opportunity to do it, and I would like to have somebody record me do that rather than me just record myself. So when that option becomes available, I will definitely do that. But thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.